Hello Sagittarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your energy update for the week of the 19th of July 2021. Hope you're doing well. Be sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus sign for a full picture of all the energies that you've got going on in the charts this week. And I've got a live show 3 times a week live here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. And if you're interested in a private read, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. Sagittarius, what have we got going on for you this week? That was a bit lively. Jumping out for you there, you got fleeting beauty, something coming into your life. It's not going to stick around for very long, but it might be really good while it's here. A temporary thing. Tell us more for Sagittarius. What else has Sagittarius got going on this week? Solitude and the threshold. So this is kind of the calm before the storm. I don't mean that. I mean it's the you being by yourself before something bigger is going to happen. You're on the threshold of something. Something is about to happen. So you could be kind of laying low, alone this week before something more exciting happens. Let's find out in the tarot what that's all about for Saggies this week, Sagittarius. That one wanted to come out. The King of Swords, gaining clarity on something. This could be kind of like why you're hermiting away to get clarity on something there. What else for Sagittarius? I'll get clarifiers out for all of these cards, by the way, if you've not watched me before. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. This has been coming up a lot, this card, this week for other signs as well. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Huh? Oh no, Sagittarius, what's going on? Fleeting beauty. Oh. Okay. So something could be breaking your heart and causing anxiety, but you're getting clarity on it. It could have been like a relationship that started up and it didn't last. And it's breaking your heart and causing anxiety there. The Page of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Again, those two flew out. They came out for Capricorn as well. So you might want to watch their reading if you've got any Capricorn in your chart. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is hearing about some opportunity to work with others or to plan with others. Page of Pentacles, the messenger that brings in a message, an email or a phone call or a message from someone asking you, do you want to plan something with some other people? Do you want to be on a committee? That's what it was. It was that kind of an energy for Capricorn. Yeah. Do you want to work on this new project with these people? That kind of thing. Let's find out more about this. King of Swords. You're gaining clarity on something this week. I feel like it's got something to do with this fleeting beauty. Yeah, the death. Ending something for a rebirth, and the Five of Voices, chaos and conflict. So there was something about this fleeting beauty thing. Yes, there was something good about it, but there was something that wasn't good about it as well. And you're gaining clarity on that this week so that you can put an end to that. It feels like you had a kind of a repeat. You know when you've almost figured something out? So maybe you've like been in relationships with narcissists. This is just an example. Relationships with narcissists, and you're learning about it, and you just kind of figured it out, and then another one comes in for you to kind of seal the deal, for you to recognize it earlier and go, no. It's that kind of thing. Putting the end to chaos and conflict. So what chaos and conflict have you had in your life? Another example could be you keep on saying yes at work to those jobs that nobody wants to do. Maybe you were trying to gain somebody's attention. Maybe you thought that they would like respect you for that, but they don't. They don't. So it could be you waking up to something like that. A fleeting thing where you're getting clarity on it. It wasn't good for you. You're saying no to it this time earlier, which is a good thing. Still going to break your heart though for some reason. Yeah, for some of you this could be about relationships. Just with that Three of Swords there. Sagittarius, let me know what's going on in the comments for you. Tell us what's behind this, getting clarity there. So it could be like the end of a lesson that you've kind of been learning, but you get it quicker this time. And it's not really a lesson, it's kind of, yeah, it is us learning, but it's not like the universe giving it as a game for us to say no to it this time. It's just because we've still got a bit of that energy, and it's the law of attraction. We've still got a bit of that energy left in us. And I feel like it's the tail end. I mean, you got the death card there, and so that is ending something so you can have a different experience this next time. A burden, putting a burden down. It's interesting because I was feeling that. I was feeling like it's you that's been saying yes to something over and over again that's been burdening you. And you might be getting clarity on that, how it is that you've been saying yes to something that you don't really want. Which is in itself fleeting beauty. It's a beautiful thing. Even if it's not a beautiful thing, it's good to have that evidence, isn't it? And it's like, I saw it faster this time. That's a good thing. Nine of Swords. What is this anxiety about, though? What's making you feel nervous about it? For some of you, it could be that you just, I don't know, you could have been around very aggressive people that when you said no to them, they really blew up at you, and it could be an anxiety about that. Saying no to someone soon, and you're like, no, and then duck for cover. You know, like you have to do with narcissists. If you say no to a narcissist, you've got to duck for cover because they don't like hearing no. Everyone else is cool about hearing no, but narcissists aren't. Nine of Swords, or any kind of abuser, really. Nine of Swords, what's this about? Eight of Voices, feeling tied to that. So repeating pattern that you felt tied to, you think that it's going to happen again. I don't feel like it is. You got the Death card there. You've been learning about it, and so trust yourself in that. You've been learning about it. When you learn about it, you recognize it sooner and you get out of it. So you could be anywhere in this process along this path. You're not bound to repeating this lesson. It's not Groundhog Day. You just need to get in there earlier and say no to something. Especially when it causes chaos. Don't put up with that. Don't jump on grenades for everyone else. If someone's hurling grenades, don't jump on them and take the blow of that for everyone else or for them. Don't do that. Something's hurting for you. It's not your stuff. Someone else is throwing it. It's not your stuff. Turn away from it. Say no to it. You're not bound to do that, to live that out, to always do those worst jobs in the workplace. You don't need to. You can say no. And that comes, when you say no, that comes from a place of self-respect. And that's why you gain respect from other people when you do that. Like I said, the one that always will say yes to all of those crappy jobs in the workplace, they're not the ones that are respected. They're not the ones that get their promotions. They're the ones that everyone knows will mop up all the mess for everyone else so that no one else has to do it. And so they stay there. They stay in that position. Whoa, you've got sexual energy behind this. That could be why you feel locked into it. I could be talking about relationships here for you, Sag. So you've got anxiety coming up because you feel bound to that pattern because they're the ones you're sexually attracted to. Well, you'll be sexually attracted to other types as well. I used to think that too. I used to think that I was sexually attracted to the guys that I was fearing, but it wasn't that. Yes, there was something in that because there's something about aggression, power. I'm a strong woman. I need a strong man. And sometimes the strong men, or the ones that appear strong on the surface, can be the narcissists, can be abusers and things like that. I wasn't saying no to the energy that I like or that I am, but I thought I was bound to that. Oh no, I'm sexually attracted to this kind of person, and so it's always going to be an abuser. It's not. I realize that now. It's not always that. So you could be in similar kind of a mindset than that, and that could be causing the anxiety. Going, oh, my pick is chosen. I keep on, my body and my heart keep on choosing the wrong types, but there is that right mix for you as well. Because for a very long time, I threw that part of me away as wrong because of it. The part of it in me, the aggression that's in me. I'm powerful, and I'm a kickboxer. And I needed to learn to embrace that instead of making it wrong because of the abusers that I've been around. I was making that kind of thing wrong, like it was always violent or anything, and it's not. And so since I opened up to it being okay in me and loving that in me and embracing that, because it's a big part of who I am as an entrepreneur and a leader. This is just an example, by the way. I'm not saying that you're exactly the same as this, but whatever it is for you, embracing that in yourself, and then you're going to be sexually attracted to people like that too, but the positive expression of it. So when you're recognizing the positive expression of it in yourself and loving that, then you can see the positive expression in someone else. When you are disowning the positive expression in yourself and negative expression, all of it, because all you can see is the negative expression, that's all you're going to be able to see in other people. Yeah, you might need to listen to that again. Hit rewind. But it's very important. It was very important for me to go through that process, and maybe you just need to go through that process yourself too. Because the self is always behind it, right? We've got to do it in the self first. The Three of Swords and the Four of Emotions, what's lost? So it's breaking your heart, what's lost, but really nothing's lost. There's so much learning coming out of this week of what you're going through. Yeah, I know, it's going to break your heart, I know. But it wasn't what you wanted anyway. But it's leading you so close. Remember, you got the threshold here, right at the door there, like a cat waiting to go through it. You're on the threshold of getting what it is that you do want. You're almost there. So don't let it break your heart too much, because it's not what you wanted, but it's giving you the clues to get yourself to the place and those relationships that you do want, or work that you do want, whatever it is that you do want. So close. Sagittarius, what's behind this? Heartbreak and stuff. Past, present, and future. You don't need to keep on repeating it, but you do need to learn about it. You need to repeat it until you learn about it. And then once you've got it, and you won't do it again, because you'll recognize it in yourself and in other people. Oh, I haven't finished. The Page of Pens. So there's this opportunity to work with other people here, or to plan with other people here. What's this about for Sag? Not about all of those. It's about this. Knight of Emotions. Mixed. Okay, this is mixed energy here. The Knight of Emotions is kind of a love offer here. Okay, this could be a complication this week. It could be someone that you're attracted to, but also someone that you can work with or do this planning, this opportunity to plan with them, but then you're sexually attracted to them. You're like, oh no, I want to work with them, but this is a problem. This attraction is a problem, or their attraction with you is a problem. There's a bit of funny energy around this, or being pulled in two directions. Do I go for this? Do I work with them? Do I say yes to this, even though I'm sexually attracted to them? Psychic development and reunion of souls. I would say yes to it. I would trust yourself in that. Sometimes we can have these rules when we don't trust ourselves, right? Like not dating anyone in the workplace or something like that. Or not taking on that job because you like the boss too much. We can have rules for ourselves like that, but what we're really saying when we make those rules up for ourselves is, I do not trust myself to handle this. Trust yourself instead is what I'm hearing. Reunion of souls and psychic development. So trusting yourself and that psychic development, and trusting your intuition on it as well. Yeah, don't let me make that decision for you. You make that decision for yourself. Trust yourself on that. It might feel like you're choosing between black and white kind of thing, but it's not as simple as that, is what I'm hearing. What's going on in your love life? Sagittarius, what's going on in your love life? Some kind of attraction at work, I think. Or it could be in your community too, because that could be a planning thing. Love yourself first. Yeah, what I was saying before. Loving yourself first. Appreciating some part of yourself that maybe you've thought was a negative part of yourself. So that you can express that positively in yourself, so that you can make, especially this sexual attraction, so that you can make that okay. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Self-respecting. Love yourself first there. I think I already said all of that stuff to you. Just apply it to your love life as well if you're applying it to your work life. We tend to do everything the same way. Our love life, the same as we do work, the same as we do friendships, the same as we deal with money. We tend to do everything the same way. When we've got a pattern, we've got a pattern. When we're holding an energy, we're holding that energy in everything. Bring love into the situation. Maybe you can trust yourself to be a balanced human being after all. Love and work. I don't feel like you've got to choose between the two. My Mr. Last year, for me, He told me that he'd never been. I was a customer at the time of his. So that he's never been out with a customer before. He had a rule like that, but he broke it for me. Individuality. So there's something unique about you, and there's something unique about the people that you're attracted to, is what I'm getting from this. And it's individuality, and it's right for you, and you could have been making it wrong. But it's not wrong. There's just some loving of yourself that you need to do first. Loving that about yourself, that uniqueness about yourself, so you can love it in someone else, so that you can attract those positive expressions of that. If you think about it, if you're denying a part of yourself like that, an individual part of yourself, then, and you're attracted to those that are also denying that part of themselves, you're going to always get the negative expression of it, right? You're always going to attract the negative expression of it. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my mind. I hope I'm explaining it right, well enough for you to understand. Let me know in the comments. We've got the golden mirror here. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. This is maybe what you've experienced before. Yeah, this is maybe what you've experienced before, and that this can have us not wanting to own our power, not wanting to own our uniqueness, not wanting to own our confidence, especially. Not wanting to own our aggression, or our kind of king of wands nature, queen of wands, go-getting kind of thing. We might pin a whole lot of negative. If we've experienced a narcissist, we pin a whole lot of things that can be really positive. Everything has got a positive and a negative expression. Absolutely everything. And so it's just up to you to accept that everything is within you, and then seek that positive expression of it. So it could be narcissists that have messed you up, of course. They mess everyone up, right? Including themselves. And we mess them up too as well, when we are codependent. Don't forget that. We have a part in it too. The Oracle's gift and shining through. Again, this is about your intuition and trusting that, and shining through, letting who you really are shine through, so that you can fully own that and be that. Not making yourself wrong anymore. And not making your heart and soul wrong anymore as well, for those that you're choosing to. It feels like a breakthrough week to me, for you guys. What energy do you need to tap into within yourself this week? Loneliness. Tap into loneliness. Maybe aloneness though. Let's read this out. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. But it's more than just being alone, isn't it? It's more than just the self-love thing. It is about doing that work to embrace those parts of us that we've wanted to disown. It's the shadow work. It's called shadow work. When the things that we have judged in ourselves and in other people as being wrong, we sort that out and accept it within ourselves and embrace it within ourselves and love ourselves despite it, even if it is a wrongness of us. Love ourselves despite it, and then it stops turning itself against us. And then we can recognize it in other people, and we can go easier on other people. When we have that empathy for ourselves, it's very powerful. We can extend it to others as well. Do it for yourself first. Oh, okay. I did that squeeze thing on the cards, and now I've gone everywhere. So let's do it with this mini deck. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. You will be protected from negative forces beyond your control, but not the ones within your control, because you need the feedback from those, right? You won't be protected from those because you need that feedback so that you can grow and learn from it. Ladder, climbing towards success. You're on that ladder. That's great. And haystack, karma, you'll reap what you've sown. And karma, it's not so much about what we've done to others, it's what we've done to ourselves, what we sow. So, you know, we can think the law of attraction or karma is about what we give to others, give to someone else, we're going to get back. So if I'm just nice to that person, other people are going to be nice to me. And that's not the way it works. We've got to be nice to ourselves, and then people will be nice to us. We've got to respect ourselves, and then people will respect us, kind of thing. There you have it. That's your week, Sagittarius. Be sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign for that full picture of the energies going on. You get a lot more out of that full picture. But thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription button along with that notification bell while you're down there as well. And have the best week ever, Sagittarius. I'll see you tomorrow in the Daily Energy Update. Bye.